and fragility of the ocean.
Hi everybody, my name is Joel, and on behalf of the entire killer whale training team, we'd like to welcome you to Orca Stadium. I've been an animal trainer now for 8 years, and I can tell you, being an animal trainer isn't just a job, it's more of a way of life. We've dedicated our professional and personal lives to the animals in our care. It's the huge responsibility and an ultimate privilege to be able to care for, teach, learn from, and build relationships with these incredible killer whales. We're excited to share all that we've learned through those relationships with you today and for many years to come. So ladies and gentlemen, please enjoy Orca Encounter.
Interconnected ocean. A vast blue expanse critical to life on Earth. And there's no better animal to represent the ocean's beauty than the killer whale.
They live in every corner of the ocean, from the Arctic to the Atlantic, the Southern to the Indian, to the Pacific and beyond.
The killer whale story is the ocean story, and it's one we all share.
We are one world, united by our ocean.
showing abilities. These behaviors keep the whales active and engaged. Seaworld's killer whales have inspired generations to care about our natural world, and we are excited to share their story with you today.
Killer whales are the ocean's top predator. They use cooperation and communication, not just size and strength, to take their place at the top of the ocean's food web. At the bottom are small animals, like krill. At the top, the apex predator, the killer whale. Killer whales are as big as a bus, faster than an Olympic swimmer, high flying and powerful.
We are going to see all of that today and more. These and other behaviors provide an environment full of enrichment.
We spend days, weeks, months, years building relationships with our whales. This creates trust, and that allows us to do some amazing things. For example, when you visit the doctor, you present your arm to draw blood, or step on the scale to see how much you weigh. It's much the same with our whales.
Throughout today's experience, you'll see the killer whales moving together in unison. These synchronized behaviors strengthen their social bonds and allow them to problem solve as a group. This is just another reason why they are known as the ocean's top predator. Their scientific name is Orca Encounter. Their common name is killer whale. And these 5 whales have their own personal names. 2 are Kayuke, and joining us right here out front, Takara, Sakari, and Kamea. Kamea is our youngest whale at just 6 years old, and her mom, Takara, is our oldest whale at 29 years old. Takara is the matriarch of our pod, which means she is the leader. These whales trust us and take an active role in their own health and well-being. Through the use of positive reinforcement training techniques, we teach them husbandry, or healthcare behaviors. And joining us at the slide out today, we have Maria, Sean, and Kristen to help demonstrate some of those behaviors. One of the very first husbandry behaviors we teach the whales is called a fluke present. The whale presents their tail flukes to their trainers, as the whales are currently demonstrating at the slide out. Not only does this give us a great view of their entire body, but it allows us access to the easy-to-see veins in the white underside of their tail flukes. Our veterinarians will join us at least once a month to collect a blood sample from these veins, and the whales are conditioned to remain calm throughout the procedure. You also might notice throughout today's presentation the trainers giving the whales tail massages or other massages on their body. This is because killer whales have very sensitive skin, and this is a great way for us to build our relationships with them. But collecting blood is just one way we can ensure their health. Another important diagnostic is how much each animal weighs. We weigh them on a weekly basis, and Takara will be demonstrating how we do so to my right. In one of the adjacent back pools, we have a killer whale size scale. So we will ask the whales to slide their bodies up and out of the water onto it. But you'll notice a portion of Takara's body, from her dorsal fin down to her tail flukes, remains in the water. This is called the peduncle, which contains several large muscles and can weigh hundreds of pounds. In order to get in accurately, we will ask the whales to lift their tails up and out of the water. And this is how we know, as of Tuesday morning, Takara weighed in at 4,630 pounds. It is important for us to get accurate weights on all of the whales to make sure our younger ones are growing properly and to make sure our older ones, like Takara, are maintaining a healthy weight. Husbandry behaviors like these ensure that the whales are healthy and thriving.
And the care isn't just physical. Mental stimulation and play are vital, and we surprise and engage with our whales at every opportunity. Play is how killer whales teach their young to hunt, and for the adults, play is important too. It seems that they just enjoy having fun. Making time for play is an important part of life for killer whales, and for us.
Observational learning and mimicry play a critical role in the life of a killer whale. From the moment they are born, they learn necessary life skills by watching and playing follow the leader with their mother and other whales. Here at Seaworld, they play follow the leader with us by mimicking our movements. And today, Sakari and Kamea will play follow the leader with some of you. If you're seated in the section furthest away from me in front of Sakari and Kamea, with Laura there, why don't you wave to them with your left hand? All right, let's pay attention. Look, they're waving right back at you. As you can see, they're paying close attention to you. Killer whales are very curious animals. We often see them spy hopping or even jumping completely out of the water to get a better view of their surroundings. And with your help, they will be demonstrating this with a behavior called a sighting back. So that same section will need your help again. Take your left pointer finger, put it straight out in front of you, and then throw it across your right shoulder. Awesome! It looks like Sakari and Kamei are off, and they will be making their way to the bottom of the pool at 40 feet deep before exiting right in the center. Great job! Killer whales communicate in many ways, and using vocalizations is one of them. We have a very special family joining Takara at the glass to my right, and they will be asking her to demonstrate one of those vocalizations. Did you know scientists believe that when killer whales leap out of the water, it's a way of them communicating and making their presence known? You see, sound travels about 4.5 times faster in the water than it does in the air. So when their bodies crash down on the surface, that sound can be heard for miles around. And Takara will be demonstrating this today with an even faster, high-flying behavior called a breach. Now it looks like Takara is making her way, and she'll also head to the bottom of the pool. However, when she exits, it will be much closer to all of you. Here comes Takara! Let's hear it for our audience participants! As you can see, killer whales can communicate by leaping out of the water and making a huge splash. SeaWorld's research and observation of the killer whales in our care has shed light on many mysteries about these amazing animals. For example, we know that the gestation period for a pregnant killer whale is 17 months. That's information that's impossible to obtain in the wild. However, some information can only be gained through field observation. SeaWorld works with our partners, like the Norwegian Orca Survey, to further our knowledge. Killer whales are remarkable, powerful animals, and perhaps the best expression of that power is when they hunt.
Killer whales stand apart. They have no natural predators, and just about any other ocean animal could be their dinner. Depending on where they live and their chosen prey, they've developed some epic hunting techniques. Off the coast of South America, killer whales will feed themselves, riding in on waves just long enough to catch prey. They'll also create waves that knock animals like penguins or seals from ice cliffs. Most importantly, they cooperate, communicate, and coordinate as a team. Here's footage of killer whales corralling a school of herring. A whale dips it in feeds, while the other whales keep the fish together with spikes in their tails.
In the ocean, killer whales create ways to hunt. They use fluke slams to stun their prey, and they can even beach themselves up and out of the water. For these whales, it's a fun demonstration. But for you, it's time to get wet!
that just made it worse.
Killer whales are amazing athletes. They eat over 100 pounds of food a day. Depending on the time of year and where they live, their prey varies.
I should not have done that.
Overfishing and pollution.
Oh, okay, that's much better.
Many populations of killer whales.
Killer whales are impressive animals, and it's pretty obvious why they're the top predator in the ocean. That means killer whales are invincible, right? Wrong.
Killer whales depend on a plentiful food source and a clean environment. They're completely dominant, yet completely dependent.
When it comes down to it, killer whales are not the most powerful animals in the ocean.
We are.
Their future depends on you.
Through your actions.
Through the choices we all make, we hold the future of killer whales and the oceans in our hands.
Killer whales continue to surprise and amaze us. They're the perfect ambassador for the ocean. Limitless, connected, powerful. But still vulnerable. The challenges that we face can seem insurmountable. Don't give up. Be inspired.
We can make a difference. The ocean needs our help, and that seems overwhelming. But together, we can make it happen.
There's so much to learn.
So much to protect.
So much to explore.
The killer whale story is still being written. And there are simple things we all can do to make a difference.
All it takes is one choice.
One positive act. One ripple that can grow and grow.
And change the world.
Together, we've got this.
Ladies and gentlemen, we hope that by joining us today, these animals have inspired you and deepened your appreciation for killer whales, just as they have for all of us. We will continue to learn from them, and we hope that you will too. Thanks for joining us. And as a reminder, we kindly ask you remain seated until our park operation ambassadors dismiss your seating section. If you are currently seated in a section where our ambassadors are waving yellow flags, it is your turn to exit. We ask you gather up all of your personal belongings and file out from the top of the stadium to the bottom, allowing for that 6 feet social distancing. If your section has not yet been dismissed, we appreciate your patience and will be with you shortly. Thank you and have a great day here at Seaworld San Antonio.